Hi, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of March 13th through March 19th, 2023. It is a general message, but feel free to check your Moon, Rising, Venus signs for you, Gemini, or the person that you have most on your mind. If you are unsure or unaware of what your other planetary placements are and would like to find out that information, there is a link in my description box to a free natal calculator that can help you suss out that information. All right, guys, without any further ado, let's jump into your reading. We're going to start your reading today with your weekly energy. We'll be pulling energy from Monday through Sunday. We'll be looking at both the upright and reverse energies of those cards. All right, guys. What is coming in for Gemini for Monday? All right, so Gemini, you are starting off the week with the Two of Wands. So some of you have a careful decision to make. Some of you are in the energy of making a plan. So this is going to be rarely where you need to consider things from every angle and focus in on your future and the opportunities and have a clear vision on how you want to move forward. This is coming, this like I'm hearing like the devil's in the details. This is coming up with those details, considering all options, considering every angle, and then making a firm and carefully decided upon choice here. So to look at the reverse energies for some of you, maybe feeling this is going to be really needing to maybe reassess where you're at, make adjustments as needed. This may be you needing to set firm goals if you have not already done that by defining your purpose. So Monday is going to be kicking off today with making a choice, a decision, and making a plan and really diving into that. All right, let's take a look at Tuesday's energy. Thank you. All right, so Tuesday's coming in with your energy, Gemini, with the Ten of Swords, feeling like something has come to a complete final chapter, an end. So this can be, you could be dealing with someone, or this could be your own energy. You may feel like something hasn't come through. You could have, be emotionally breaking down or feeling kind of broke down through Tuesday. Something may feel like it's not, coming to fruition, that it's kind of dead ended. This could feel like, rock bottom. Beware of the victim energy. But overall, this is telling me that something, a cycle, this is an ending. This is a closing. This could be even a way of thinking, something that you may have been thinking for some time. It's been a thought pattern or a belief system could come to a end here on Tuesday, or coming to an end here on Tuesday. For others of you, maybe dealing with somebody that is kind of going through these breakups, losses, feeling backstabbed, and you're going through divorce, so, a kind of energy. You may even be surprised for some of you. Someone, I'm getting this maybe only relates to one or two people, but somebody is going to actually announce a breakup or a divorce that's going to catch you by surprise. For others of you, this could be just energy that you're working through. This could be a loss that you've already kind of went through. And with that being stated, the reverse energy of this is, this is finally letting it go. This could be releasing the pain from a painful situation that you have encountered. For others of you, this is where you need to look at letting it go. It could be old wounds that are, kind of festering and reopening. This could be a day where it's surfacing because it needs attention and it needs to be healed. But this is about, accepting what is over and being okay with releasing it. This is about recovering from that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look into Wednesday's energies. For some of you, you're making a decision on Monday to let something go. And on Tuesday, you're going to let it go. All right, so what do we have coming in for my beautiful Geminis on Wednesday? What is Wednesday's energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Thank you. There you go. All right, so can't keep an old dog down, Gemini. Coming in very strong with Cancer energy on Wednesday, the strength of will. So this is you really kind of being inspired by whatever decision and choice you made to let go here. This is about that driving force. This is about moving on, moving forward. This is about taking control and shifting your focus. And with determination, this is moving. This is very strong movement. This is like a bold movement. This is going after, what you want. This is victory and success. I like this energy for some of you. You may even see some travel on Wednesday. So in reverse, this could also be meeting opposition. So, if you made the decision to let something go, you might feel some pushback on that on Wednesday. So you could just, be strong in your convictions, be strong in your morals and aptitude on Wednesday. Don't let anyone coerce you or, try to push anything on you that you are not wanting to do. Stand firm. Stand firm on the decision that you have made here. Know that there could be obstacles standing in your way. Wednesday seems to be my day of road blockages and obstacles for you guys, for the zodiacs to want to achieve or overcome. For a lot of the signs, we have definitely seen some opposition, some obstacles, but this is, in reverse, that's what you're kind of facing is opposition. So make sure you have a clear plan about what direction you want to move in, and then move in it. Don't be let off course, and know that you are very powerful. So there could be feelings of powerlessness that could surface within you in the hindsight of a difficult decision, but know that all beautiful change and good things come from, feelings of uncomfortability. So let's get on to the energy of Thursday. What is my Cancers? Yeah. What is my Gemini's moving into on Thursday? Interesting. All right. So Gemini, interesting enough, your energy came through with this Nine of Swords, and it's being coupled with some Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, with the Messenger of Coins, which is our Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So what I am actually picking up here, so let's dive in right now to the Nine of Swords. So this is going to be that moment where some of you are going to have maybe some feelings of regret creeping in, some feelings of worry and anxiety. This is, the card of despair, of sleepless nights, of being anxious and overly wrought with guilt or fear. For some of you, I do definitely just get this fear. Uh, and this is, and what is this pertaining to? Interesting enough, this could be a message, that comes into you. Because the Page of Coins are our messengers. They do bring messages about opportunities, and finances and so on and so forth. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is worry about this new foundation that you're building and you're laying out for yourself, right? You've made the decision, you've let something go that was hard to do, it was painful, but it gave you the inspiration and the strength that you needed to really move forward and take action. And on Thursday, you're having a little bit of buyer's remorse here, as what I'm getting. So this is about this new beginning, this opportunity that you're seizing. This is, this could be your goals. This is your prospects. And you're really worried about how this is going to turn out. So, like, some of you are kind of maybe regretting your decision a little bit on Thursday. But here's some things to be aware of, or kind of look at the flip side of this. Find the peace in your decision, see things clearly. You're breaking a cycle, and be able to move forward. Make sure you are acknowledging the mistakes and the difficulties that you face, and set your goals, right? Definitely set your goals, and then follow through. Don't procrastinate. You have the ability to move forward and lay the foundation, lay the stability for your future that you have seen so clearly here, and you are taking action on here. Don't let this moment, like, for something that was over, it was, when you get the Ten of Swords, understand that there is nothing more that you can technically learn or gain from the situation. It has run its course. It's not a energy that can, be resurrected here. This is about releasing what is done, accepting it for what it is, being thankful for the experience, whether it was good or bad. There's lessons that was taken that you can take away from that. And this, so my advice would be for Thursday is to, and to kind of move yourself out of the Nine of Swords energy, is to ask yourself, what could I have done differently? So I just heard that someone's going to ask themselves, what could I have done differently for a different outcome? It's more about asking yourself, what did I learn about myself in this situation? You want to start there. What did I learn about myself in this situation? Now, some of you, this is going to be a relationship. For others of you, this could be a job, career, project, friend, or family situation, or just kind of a life situation. But you're going to need to ask yourself, what did I learn about myself and from myself in this situation? And what could I do differently next time for a better outcome or to be a better version of myself? You want to start with that question, and that question will lead you into better territory and mind space. And then once you approach that area, if you're dealing with another person specifically, ask what lesson you can take away from that person. What did they teach you? What could have been different in your next situation that would have a more positive outcome? But it's really looking at what you've learned about yourself in that situation. All right. Let's take a look at Friday's energy. Let's see how you're kicking off the weekend, Gemini. How is my beautiful Geminis kicking off the weekend with Friday's energy, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. All right, so interesting. You've got another page coming in here with air energy, your energy, Gemini. We got a Libra, Aquarius as well with this page of swords. And this is thirst for knowledge. So some of you are going to be clearly communicating some ideas, some things that you've learned, things you want to do. This is going to be you fully communicating. For others of you, I feel like some of you are going to get some communication from maybe someone younger than you, or you're going to get some communication that really opens your eyes and gives you a clear vision, right? You're really quick-witted here on Friday. You're going to think first, act second. There's an energy of being fair and balanced that's going to be carried on throughout the day. You're going to be very vigilant, so there's not going to be a day of procrastination. You're going to be really mentally on top of it. You're going to have a lot of ideas coming in. So with that being stated, when you have ideas, right, coming in, so for some of you, it's going to be rapid fire. Make sure you're jotting them down to come back to them when things are I'm getting less edgy. So the reverse energy of this card is mind games. So beware of and try to steer clear of gossip, of being cynical thinking, being too sarcastic in your communication, not speaking your truth. You want to be authentically you, Gemini, on Friday as you move through Friday. Some of you, someone's going to for some of you, you're going to have this energy where someone's going to try to approach you and talk to you, but you really have nothing to say to them. So I feel like, if in that instance, you may just kind of want to walk away from the situations. I feel that the energy that I'm feeling here is, if this is your particular situation where someone's going to approach you and you really don't have anything to say to them, trying to engage in conversation is just going to lead to hostility. So I would just say, I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. I'll get back to you at another time, day and time, and just kind of walk away from the situation. Make a short, curt apology and just kind of move yourself out of that. Because like underneath you have this carpe diem, the Knight of Swords, and usually this is fast-paced action and really kind of definitely kind of Aquarian air energy here, with being focused and impulsive, and darting in and darting out and taking quick action and being blunt in your communication. With this here, it's also kind of impulsivity, which can lead to kind of feeling and being rude and insincere and coming across, or at least coming across that way. So with that kind of accompanying this at the bottom of the deck, I would say if you're in that situation, you kind of want to maybe steer clear of any forced communication that you're just not feeling. All right, let's move into Saturday. Ooh, I like it. All right, so Saturday, my beautiful Geminis, you're coming in strong with the Eight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. So this is swift progress. So definitely communicating is going to be a key of that day. Communication coming in, going out. This is all about things taking off, coming into alignment, and moving forward, making moves. So things are going to be like happening very quickly. And this is going to be an energy of go, go, go on a Saturday. So there's going to be some of you doing some traveling, possibly. I do see a little bit of travel here for some of you, maybe some air travel. But the majority, excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Oh my goodness. The majority of you are really just going to be taking action and moving forward and making progress. It may be a slow burn, but you're definitely going to be making some type of progress. So the energy that you want to watch out for, or kind of in reverse, is, you know, make sure you're very focused. You could easily lose momentum or lose your focus as the day wears on. Take time to align, right? What is in your best interest? Align to what is vibrating for you. Watch out for misalignment. So, I would not do any quick, plan change in a new direction without carefully thinking it out. Things may, towards the end of Saturday, begin to kind of slow down. For some of you, you may find like there is no momentum. If you find that things are stalling out, there's like delays, you're meeting obstacles and roadblocks, and things are just not feeling authentic, you may just want to put a hold on things and wait for that energy to pass. But most of you have got the upright energy, and this is going to be very quick, very things coming into alignment and moving forward. Things really happening, and that's being accompanied with the Ace of Wands. So this is telling me, for some of you, this is a passionate idea. This is a passionate new start. This is something creative for some of you. This is like, going for the zest of life. Um, some of you, this is definitely, maybe a new relationship starting up, and we're going to see things really kind of taking off after getting, some clear messages here. But for others of you, this is, again, a creative project or pursuit that you had the spark of creativity, and now things are really just taking off. All right, let's see how you're going to round out the week. How is my beautiful Geminis ending this week? Okay, look at that. Leo energy and Sagittarian energy coming in to round out your Sunday. So that Five of Cups likes to be popping up right now. So I feel like collectively everybody's going to be kind of going through like this melancholy stage where they're going to be like kind of looking back and reflecting on what hasn't worked out. If you've been in that energy, Gemini, know that this is passing for you. A lot of you are going to be moving on from this energy. What is trumping it? And that's really important for you to know, especially if this, for some of you, you're going to wake up on Sunday and all of a sudden just feel like this sadness, this heaviness. And this is just emotional wounds festering that needs to be kind of addressed, healed, and so that it can let go. But it's gonna, like some of you, it's gonna come out of nowhere. It's gonna be a feeling or a thought that just kind of enters your mind and takes you down. Some of you, this is kind of maybe some changes that recently happened in your life that you weren't expecting to happen or wasn't planning for, and it's kind of taking you to this feeling of, feeling kind of down and blah. What is kind of overcoming that is the Strength card. So this is, you're going to be able to draw on that inner guidance, that inner self-confidence and love and passion, and I'm hearing fiercity. So you're going to be able to draw on this strength energy to overcome, right? To see beyond this Five of Cups energy, to be able to move past it. For some of you, this is definitely you going to kind of tame down these emotions with reason and, you know, and gently, I'm getting gentle energy. So this is going to be you nurturing. At this moment in time, like this is not going to be a forceful energy. I don't feel like you're going to attack this with, ferocity. I feel like you're going to kind of really gently guide yourself and nurture yourself through this situation, especially if you've got this forewarning ahead of time to be able to kind of say, okay, I know I'm going to be feeling this and I know what the truth is here. So this is going to be you kind of rewriting the story that the Five of Cups energy is going to be trying to tell you. So some energies to kind of look out for is, it's time to accept the change and to move on, to release this and let it go. Forgive yourself if that's what it's needed here. And, let go of any feelings of inadequacy or self doubt. You let go of the idea or the picture that you are encapsulated in weakness, because really inside you are the lion. And work on knowing your value and reinforcing your value to yourself, because you're going to feel vulnerable as you're moving on from whatever this was that you let go of very painfully on Tuesday. You're going to feel kind of exposed, and so there might be this hit to your confidence, and it's making you feel vulnerable. But remember that you are the lion. Internally, you've got the lion, you've got the courage, you've got the strength, and you got the powerhouse energy behind you to kind of really put this Five of Cups to rest. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and pull some romance angels, see what is coming through for love and romance. We're going to pull about 3 cards to get an overview. Now, for some of you, this will resonate. For others of you, it will not. That's okay. Please only take with this particular part of the reading what resonates, what aligns. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, let's take a look at my beautiful Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to love and romance. What does Gemini need to know for the highest vibration and highest good? I need one more energy, please. That is way too many. Okay. I'm gonna take 4 on this. All right, so we have soulmate coming through as your first card out. Yes, this is your soulmate. For some of you, this is a confirmation. For others of you, this may be a soulmate situation that you had to bring to an end, and it's very painful. And this is because you've had to put yourself first and honor yourself and love yourself first, because this, you deserve unconditional, unwavering, equally supported love in return. And for some of you, I don't feel that you were receiving that. For others of you, you deserve love. You've got a soulmate coming in. Keep an open mind, however, because this may not be what you were picturing or who you thought it would be. This could be catching you by surprise. This could be completely off course to what you had envisioned your soulmate to look like or be. So keep an open mind for my single Pringles out there. But you have a soulmate coming in, and you definitely deserve it. You've been through enough. You're making the decision to move forward from a very difficult, very painful cycle that you have closed out here. And playfulness is coming in as your last message in the romance department. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so I got 2 very particular messages. So we got some couples in separation who are trying to date or trying to work things out. This is a card, this is a message for you to, sometimes I know it's going to be extremely difficult, but let the problems for the day, just, that you've been facing, that you're trying to iron out, let them simmer. This week, let them simmer and just embrace being present for at this time for this week, just being present in this week, not focusing on the problems of the past or what the future is going to bring. Just be present in the moment for the week. Enjoy the time you have with each other. Make time to laugh, to joke, to be playful, to do something spontaneous, and maybe recapture that I'm getting like puppy love and teenage kind of energy. Just embrace that energy for just a few days, and allow that to reopen your heart and the attraction to each other. For those of you that are in new connections, or even my single Pringles out there, the biggest message with the playful card is to be present in the moment, to be joyful and playful and not take anything super serious. This is not a time to look at your future planning and looking at, long-term relationships and marriage and children, and where you're going to live and how you're going to live, and if your, religions align, and, if your mother will like them, if your father will like them, if, so on and so forth. Like, that's getting way too far ahead. And, let go of the past situation, let it close out, let it go of it. It's done. Learned lessons learned. Let's move forward. The past has no no place in your future, nor does it have a place in the current moment. This is about present moment only. Embrace it, enjoy it, have fun with it. Don't worry about the future. It's not here yet. Past's already over. So don't look in the rearview mirror. Don't look ahead. Stay present. Stay in the moment with your person or within yourself, and you will bring in the soulmate. If you are staying present, enjoying the moment, enjoying your friends, joining your family, embracing all that you are at this given time, at this moment in time, you will bring in, you'll be vibrating at your right vibration, and you will bring in that soulmate, and the connection will be off the charts. All right, guys, let's get your final message, which is going to be your guidance message for the week, and then we'll be closing out this reading. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the light, let's take a look at my beautiful Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 13th through March 19th, 2023. What does Gemini need to know for their highest vibration and highest good? Best message, advice, and guidance, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. All right, Gemini. I love this. So you have drawn the card Stand Your Ground. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering confidence, building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Don't don't sacrifice your convictions for another person. Stand your ground, hold your place, persevere in the situation. Don't bend to somebody else's will or what they want or need. What you need, want, and cherish is just as important. Love yourself first. Put yourself first in this given moment. That is your advice for the week. Stand your ground, stand firm on what you want, what you believe, and what you value. All right, my beautiful Geminis, that closes out your weekly reading. I do hope this gave you clarity into your situation. If you have not yet done so, please smash that like button. Subscribe, drop a comment down below, whether it's saying hello or letting me know how this reading resonated. I love to hear from you, and I do read all comments. All right, guys, I am out of here. I will see you in your next reading. Remember to live in light and love. Wishing you nothing but light, love, and prosperity on your journey forward. Namaste, and bye for now.